I'm going to teach you the 3 levels of Qiyana mid, ranging from beginner to novice to expert. Each tier has a different rune and build set that you need to pay attention to. If you're learning Qiyana, or if you already know how to play her, this video is going to be perfect for you. Make sure to pay attention to the 3 rules of Qiyana that I apply in every single one of my games, and make sure to check out my stream at twitch.tv/Davemon where these games were played live. Let's begin. Alright guys, so we've got Qiyana versus Ahri. This is a super common matchup. Always running the same rune page when you're learning Qiyana, always running D-Blade setup, okay? Doran's Blade every single game with the same runes. You don't have to think about it too much. So, I want you guys to know that there's 3 rules of learning Qiyana, okay? I wrote them down. Let me look real quick. What were they again? Level 1 is we give up. The first rule is to give up level 1 and do nothing. We are okay with losing all 6 minions here. If I have to go 0 CS, I will. And I'll do it just for, you know, to show that it's very good. Why do we give up level 1? Because we can only start playing the game at levels 2 and level 3. We don't want to get chunked. We don't want to be low HP because that won't allow us to fight. So you see, I'm literally doing nothing. I'm not farming any minions. This is the easiest thing to do in your games. If you want to play like me, do this on Qiyana. Genuinely, you can do this like versus any range champ. And now that I'm level 2, I'm going to throw out a bush Q. I'm going to look to fight off of it. So I'm going to W forward. You see how I use the stealth to get behind her? And then I'm just going to start autoing her to death. Auto, Q, auto, and she's dead. I'm telling you guys, just do exactly what I did in your games. It's so easy to replicate. I just got a solo kill because I didn't do anything level 1. And once... Bro, it's not even paid actor. No, it's not even paid actor. People just don't understand this strat. Bro, this is a master player. This works against challengers. I do this against challengers all the time. Okay, so that's the first rule of Qiyana, is give up level 1 and do nothing. Once you hit level 2, you can throw out a bush Q and then see if you can play for an all-in. Rule number 2, don't be scared to fight at low HP. Okay, we got to make sure that we know we take last stand. And we take last stand for a reason. Your burst combos on Qiyana do a lot of damage, and they do even more when you're low HP. So don't be scared when you're low. It'll be hard to learn this when you're new to a champ. But you need to remember that you do the most damage when you're low HP. We're just going to last hit here, and then we're going to grab bush. So I will try to show you guys this at some point in this game. I'll definitely be fighting low HP. So we have level 4 advantage. We just E on top of her, auto Q. Then we're going to grab ice to reset our element, and then throw the ice as well. Very important that we're swapping between elements. I see jungle fight, so I'm going to grab ice, run to my jungle. I'm going to pop my potion. EQ, WQ when I'm in range. I can flash to get in range as well. Auto, EQ, WQ. Let him pull me. I'm going to try to bait more of a fight here. I want them to go on me. I'm popping both pots. Grab Ice Q. We're going to chase down this Ahri. Wow, she trolled me. Let Pike pull me again. Nope, nothing. Okay, well, she had no vision in the bush, and she just walked in for no reason. I promise you, this guy is not gold elo. He's not a paid actor. This is... the master play. Let's go. Fish on. Come on. Then we're going to push. So we could have based right now, but I want to play for an extra wave and a tower plate. So see how I'm stacking up these minions here? Keep autoing through one more Q, and setting up for the next Q. WQ, and we recall. So we're going to do the beginner build on Qiyana. Everything about my setup in terms of my build and my rune, we're going to W over the wall so we don't get canceled. The build and the rune are all beginner friendly, so we're going to do Umbral Rush. Why do we do Umbral Rush? You can't mess it up. You literally cannot mess it up. It's not an item like Hubris, where you need to get a lot of kills. It's not an item like Profane, where you need to press the button. Okay? Umbral does it all for you. Clears vision, and gives you just free true damage. So always rush the Serrated Dirk. So here we're going to open with Bush. We're going to put a ward in the bush. I see Pike on top, so at some point Pike will probably come mid lane. When you're ahead is when you can start playing for a lot of ease through the wave to poke. Ahri is seemingly giving up here, though. There's the Pike. Good thing we warded here. So we're going to hard shove the wave because we're hitting level 6. We can genuinely one-shot this Ahri from full HP. So the combo will be EQ, is the cannon. EQR auto WQ, if she's anywhere near. I think she's given up, guys. But just to show you guys, I'm going to get low HP so that my damage gets boosted here. I'm going to let her hit. Now that I have some last stand damage, I go EQ, R, Ignite, Auto, WQ. You guys see how I let her hit me to boost my damage? Very important concept on Qiyana. She's definitely just spam typing to teammates right now, and she's flaming everyone when she's the problem. Average Elite player, let's base down. So I don't remember what last stand was at. I think I got like a bonus 70 damage there, which just straight up led to the kill, you know? Anyways, keep building. Umbro, run back to lane. Why do you do more damage while low? Last stand makes you deal 5 to 11% increased damage while you're below 60%. So when you're below 60%, you start getting boosted damage, and you get the max at below 30. So that goes back to the rule number 2 I'm talking about. You need to be confident on low HP on Qiyana. Because Last Stand is her best rune. You could go Cut Down. Cut Down is fine too, but Last Stand gives you the most juice by far. But it's a big thing to remember it. And then rule number 3 doesn't really have anything to do with the game itself and how you play. It's keep a calm mental. And be okay with failure. Mental is 50% of this game. 2 of the rules are how to play, and the 3rd rule is how to, you know, not how to, but a reminder to stay cool. What rule is Ahri not following this game, guys? Which one is she not following? Rule number 3. She's failing, and she's just mental booming. This guy is 100% just spam typing to everyone in the game. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Spikes here. Stalling here. I'm going to probably... Yep, dodge that. We'll go E on the Ahri, and then throw bush Q, and then we're going to stall to see what they do. This is how I play at low HP. I'm playing slow, and I'm trying to bait them in. My ult's up in 10. But now that I'm low, I boosted damage again. Ahri kill. We're going to throw bush Q so they don't see. Grab bush again. So we're going to walk down. Wait out this Zillion R. I think he's too fast. Okay. We'll probably just walk back mid. Pike. I think that's Ahri's TP. We could probably just fight it. Dodge the Pike hook. I'm going to open with autos. Auto. Auto Q. W forward. Auto EQ. I mean, this guy is mental boom beyond belief. If Pike stays, we're going to grab Ice and try to fight him. We can go for a one-shot on him. We're paying attention to our electrocute cooldown, though. Once electrocute's up is when we can actually play. We can 100-0 this guy. So we might do the same thing we did with Ahri, where we let him hit and then get low HP. Not scared at low HP here. I'm going to go on the Pike. Or I have to go on Hecarim, maybe. Need to run, actually. He's playing it smart. Oh, flash away. R the wall. EQ. Bro, what the R didn't hit? All right, well, that's a fail. That's a fail. And that brings us to rule number 3. Be okay with failing, okay? We're going to mess up. You're going to int sometimes. And that looks like what's going to happen when you int. But it's okay because we need to get better at the champ, right? Like, we're playing to get better. So we're going for the low HP outplays. And we don't care as much if they fail. If it fails, then just, you know, analyze what went wrong. I'm stupid. I'm bald. And I'm a pig. That's what happened there. And we need to work on that so it doesn't happen again. All right, we're hard shoving wave here. We're going to grab bush. So with Umbral, we don't need to swap to sweeper. And it's quite nice because then you can actually get vision down. I'm going to get a deep ward here in the jungle. So I think Ahri is just completely given up. I'm not really sure what bro's game plan is. I think Pike's the new mid laner now. Are you the new mid, bro? Ah, guy quit, eh? Did I explain CDR shoes? CDR shoes every game is best for beginner Qiyana's, okay? You don't need to go red boots. You don't need to go any other boot. Just go CDR every game. Another item that you can't really mess up. It just gives you a bunch of haste. So Zillion's here. I'm going to back up. We're playing Drake. Just the Umbral value already. I mean, Umbral just does everything for you. There's a ward. It just drops you little treats. Give free ward gold. It's not bad. Why not red every game? It gives you more damage. The thing with red boots is that you need to stack kills for it to actually give you value. And you need a lot of them. You need 10 takedowns on Qiyana. If you're learning this champ, you shouldn't be building an item where you need 10 takedowns to get full value. With CDR shoes, you get all the value immediately. And which is very helpful for a beginner Qiyana because you're not relying on getting kills. Anyways, let's stay mid here. And we're going to keep pressuring this tower. I'm seeing a fight happening, but I honestly want... I'm going to ping that Ahri might roam. I want to push and pressure tower. I don't roam a lot on Qiyana when I'm fed, only for like big moments, like objectives and stuff. I mostly just pressure the tower. I'm noticing that top lane's missing. I'm ready to run here. I see Pike bot lane, so I should be okay. I do want to pressure, though. Like, I want them to be distracted by me, and I want to pull their attention. But I don't want to die for it, you know? So it's a risky game. So that we break mid tower, we can choose a side of the map to play on. We can either choose top side or bot side to play on. Usually, I play bot side just because there's more people on bot side. So we see Hecarim walking to bot river. I'm going to kind of chase behind this guy. I want to make sure he doesn't spot me. So I'm going to go through jungle. I'm looking at my Umbral Glaive. It's not popping yet, so I know that I'm not on vision. Very important that you're paying attention to this Umbral passive. I have not been spotted yet. We're going to go Blast Cone with this guy, then ER on Hecarim. Never mind. Hecarim's... Dude, this guy. Oh my god. I don't like this. I'm gonna play safe. Play slow. Don't know where their players are. I can't believe Hecarim was, like, being careful of me. Even though he had zero vision at all. Just heard Ari ult. Bro's a little tilted. We can go W, R from the bush here. W, R, E, auto, Q, ignite. Dodge the pike E. Let's walk in. And then back to mid lane. Okay, then we farm the wave. So what I like doing after I break mid tower is to still stay mid, and then I just control a side of the map. Whichever one I choose. I still want to farm the wave. Like, I'm not just going to run around and play only for kills. Farm the wave is still very important. That got me. Holding my spells. He can't do anything about hold spells. So now we can maybe change our side to top side. I need help. I'm going to go EQ and then W over this wall, grab bush. It's important that when you jump over walls, you're grabbing bush when they're chasing you. Or just playing for whatever bush you can. Like, a lot of 80% of the time, like, this grabbing that element. Up and over, grabbing bush again. Playing for the blue buff, but I don't want to stay too long. Just want to make sure that Fart Dog 2010 gets his blue buff down the base. So you don't have to go profane on this champ. You can skip profane if you're learning Qiyana. And profane's more buttons, so we're just not going to build profane. We're going to go Cyclosword, and we're going to hold on to our yellow trinket. If you aren't doing the Umbral build on Qiyana, you should swap to Sweeper at this point. But because we have Umbral, this just pretty much acts as a Sweeper substitute. So now in the mid game, around 13 to 15 minute mark, is when you should start side laning, especially when you break mid tower. Side lane really starts opening up. And then we have the same goal of breaking tower here. Qiyana is a very good tower pusher. She's a very good just pusher in general. So you don't need, like, when you're winning lane, you don't have to run around and just, like, only play for kills. A lot of the games I carry with Qiyana is because I break every tower. So this guy's opening up and go E, R, auto, Q, W, Q away. Important that I'm using the last WQ away from the tower and not into tower. That's going to take practice. That's the kind of combo I practiced a lot in practice tool, not in like a real game. Now we can play for tower. Also note that I waited to get low before doing that combo, so I got more damage from last stand. And then we're going to keep pushing side lane. We can probably base, but again, we're not scared of low HP because this is where we do the most damage. Q with this guy, grab another push Q. I don't do a lot of damage to him. He's the most fed by far. But I'll just play with my teammates. Do the vision, play safe. Making sure I'm playing at the edge of this fight and not in range of damage. I'm going to go Ignite, Auto, throw a Q over the wall, and then we're going to grab Bush Q over the wall again. Then we're going to Auto EQ on this guy, and then we don't have to push anymore. We're going to Auto... We can grab bush again, why not? Auto, Q, dead. Guys, did you notice what element I grabbed that entire fight? I only grabbed bush. I didn't use a single element but bush. In mid-game, in a lot of fights, that you're just spamming the element. Now, you might ask, Dave, why do that? You're not getting your bonus damage from swapping elements. It's because the stealth is so broken. Especially when you build Umbral, every time you go stealth, you come out and you get 85 true damage on auto attack. So even though I'm losing, say, how much? 90 physical damage from not swapping elements, I'm gaining how much, whatever true damage it was before I bought the item. It scales off lethality as well. Was it 90? You know, it's okay to spam bush in fights. And in fact, it is usually the proper move is to just perma-spam bush. Because the Twitch couldn't auto-attack me. The Pike couldn't auto-attack. No one can auto you anymore. There's not a lot of champs in this game that reveal stealth. Okay, so we're going to go for this guy. We're playing for side lane still. We're going to throw Bush Q over the wall, W over the wall, and then we're just going to auto him. E, auto. We're not going to throw Q. We're just going to keep autoing. And he's dead. How broken those autos are, man. So next item, I forgot to mention, is Grudge third. You almost always want to go lethality. You want to go an Armor Pen item third. I always go Grudge. I think there are games for Lord Doms. If they're like a full tank comp, I need to help my team here. So we're going to grab Bush, and I'm only going to use Bush again. So we're going to pop this guy's thingy, throw this Bush Q, grab another Bush Q. I should have probably just stayed on the Hecarim, honestly. Help my Silas. Don't need to use my art. QWQ. Fine. Then we go straight back to side lane. You guys see how I'm playing mid-game when I get ahead? So I'm perma playing pushing and for towers. And then I'm rotating for the big moments. The big moment being here, like a 3v3, 4v4 situation, that I'm going back to my bushing. Okay, grab bush again. This is a very important concept, is using Q and Wing on top of yourself to grab bush. You guys see how I'm doing this? Or you can W backwards a little bit. What's important is that you're able to stay inside the stealth while grabbing another bush. This is what it looks like when you mess it up. You throw a bush Q and then you W out of it, and that will break your stealth. So you need to use your W to stay inside the bush Q stealth. Looks like something like this. Well, messed that one up. Of course, the demonstration. Q, the walk forward, W back. And then I stay inside this, and I stay stealth for really long. Kills base. Next game, can you show how to play when 0-5-0 after laning phase? I'm not really planning on that, no. That would require me to actively try to lose. But I'm sure at some point I'll get a losing early game. But I'm not going to lose on purpose. I feel like that's kind of bannable now. If I actively try to go 0-5-0. It's okay to go 0-5-0 in your games. Just try to learn what you did wrong. Again, back to rule number 3. Be okay with failing. Okay, I need to rotate for the big moment again. I'm just going to save my spells. I need to ER on the Hecarim if I can get in range. No, I can just auto EQ. I'll just do so much damage. Why not Bastion Breaker? Could Bastion. I think Cyclo is an easier item to play. Same thing with Umbral where it does it for you. Bastion is like, okay, if you get a kill, you need to go play for push. Bastion just... Same thing as Umbral where it just gives you the value. And you don't have to do anything for it. You just have to hit them. Like, we're building items that we don't have to think about. Because a lot of the time on Qiyana at high level, I'm building crazy shit like Hubris, Profane Hydra, items that you need to pay attention to. Umbral and Cyclo, you can just build these items and completely forget about them, and they'll still give you good value. So if you guys are wondering why I went top, it's because we broke the bot tier 2. Get a ward over the wall here. I'm going to play for Bush, and then grab Bush again. I'm going to R this guy, actually. ER auto, and then WQ while kiting away. Bush opened up. I'm going to grab Bush Q, and then run in. Kiting a little bit. Throw Bush, grab another Bush Q, and I'm going to go on Twitch. You hit me with Tron. Bush Q, and then go over this wall. I really want to kill Twitch because I'm salty. Flash EQ on Twitch. W backwards. Waiting for CC, and then throw the last Q. Nice. So I was just wiping him. And that's GG. That's GG right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and let me know if you found it informative. All right. So, should I do a more difficult Qiyana setup? Should I go like Profane and stuff? So we're playing Qiyana versus Akshan. This matchup's can be difficult, but there's always angles. Okay, so again, with the rules here, guys. There's 3 rules of Qiyana. Rule number 1, easiest to replicate. You can do this in your game, in the next game you play Qiyana. Give up the level 1. Against range champs especially, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to sit here, my hands up. I'm going to lose all 6 minions, and I don't give a damn. Okay? You guys understand? This is the easiest thing to replicate, bro. You're already, 20% of the way there when you learn how to do this. And then when we hit level 2, we're going to throw our Bush Q, okay? And if it hits, then that's our signal to go in. It's important to have Bush ready, okay? When you have level 1, have Bush element grabbed already. Again, we're doing nothing. We're going to let him crash the wave. Used his E. That's even better. So I'm going to ignore the minions. I'm going to hit level 2, and I'm going to throw Bush Q. And then see if he stays up. Yep. And then this is our all-in timer. So I'm going to keep autoing him, and then I'm going to go QWQ when it's back up. Ignite QWQ. Yep, got him. A little scuffed. Bro, I'm telling you guys, you can do this every game on Qiyana. If you just follow the first rule of do nothing level 1. The kill was a little bit scuffed, because I was like, my brain was overloaded with trying to explain it and do it at the same time. But that second game in a row, we've just done that same exact thing where we solo killed in level 2. And then we'll go double longsword. So I could do Umbral Rush. We could do a more difficult build where we go Profane with red boots. Yeah, him using E on the wave. It's because I gave up, bro. I gave up level 1. He thought I wasn't going to do anything. This guy got completely tricked. He's like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to play Qiyana. He's not doing anything. This guy's a noob Qiyana. I can do whatever I want. Bro, fell right into the trap. So what we can do here is we're grab Bush. We're going to pull these minions. Even just one works. Why do I pull it? So that the wave is right in front of my tower. And this makes it a lot easier to play for good trades. Get a ward over the wall. Why don't you recommend Conk for beginners? It's too hard to stack Conquer if you're a beginner Qiyana. Electrocute takes 3 hits. I need to spam ping missing. Electrocute only takes 3 hits, right? Whereas Conquer takes, like, a lot. So now he walks up. I'm going to E through the minion, throw the Q. Then we're going to reset our passive with grabbing ice. And then we're going to rinse repeat this where we're going to E through the minion, throw a Q, and then grab a new element. So this time, if I hit the ice Q, I'll go for 2 Q. So E through the minion, Q, grab wall Q, Q again. Supposed to hit the ice, but that works too. And then we'll reset with another ice. And then when you get him low enough is when you can just dive. So I could just dive here. He doesn't have bone plating, so the combo will be EQ, WQ, auto attack. EQ, WQ, auto. And it kills. We're paying attention to the elect shoot cooldown as well. Very important to do this combo when elect shoots up or it won't kill. So we're going to play for wave crash. I'm clearing the wave so poorly. Then we're just going to leave that caster. Grab bush while we recall, just in case someone jumps on me. How do I know that was enough damage? Thousands of Qiyana games. I'm not expecting you guys to know how to do that, but thousands of Qiyana games. So this game, we're going to go a more intermediate / novice Qiyana builds. Let me grab wall so I can walk back to lane one-handed. If you're learning the champ, do my beginner Umbral build, okay? This is for the more experienced Qiyanas. We're going to do Profane first with red boots. Okay, I could have pulled this wave again. So we don't want to start with wall. We want to start with either ice or bush. But he's so far behind that I'll just start with ice. Oh, he based. So if this was a normal wave, I would hard push this. But because it's a cannon wave, I'm just going to slow push. Because if I were to hard shove this wave, on a cannon wave, he's not going to lose much. Because the cannon's going to tank all the tower shots. So what we should do is just slow push so that he's actually denied. Look, he'll lose the cannon. Oh, no, he didn't. Plus, he didn't lose the XP. So he's actually in kill range right now. If he walks up, the combo will be flash EQ R auto WQ ignite. Once he gets near the wall, flash EQ R auto WQ ignite. Yeah. Do you see how disgusting it can get when you're ahead on Qiyana? This guy was full HP and he was in kill range. You guys see the value of learning this champ now? You starting to understand why I play this? He was 100% health. He was full health and that was kill range. So we're doing Profane Rush. The point of red boots is so that you just regen a lot. You regen so much. And a big thing is being able to take jungle camps. Doing this Profane into red boot setup unlocks jungle camps for you when you get fed. So I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. I don't have the red boots yet, but later in the game, you'll see what I mean. So here we're going to grab the 3 minions and we're going to freeze the wave. Port over the wall. And let's see what this guy does. I do want to start breaking his tower, but I'm curious what his move is if I freeze here. I can't really freeze for long, though, because I built the Tiamat, right? So only build this if you are experienced on this champ and you're okay with the extra button. Fire tower, okay. So we're going to throw a bush Q. Just the bush Q, grab bush again. Get another ward here. So, yeah, we can't freeze, but we can just slow push to deny him farm. Go EQ, WQ, swapping elements so I get bonus damage. And now he's in dive range. So we're going to wait a little bit for our cooldowns. We're going to grab ice. On this next W is when we can dive. So I'm going to go for push. EQ, WQ will kill again. I'm going to pop potions so I can live the dive. EQ, WQ, auto. And then we need to run to the bush here. I'm probably going to dive, but I'm going to use the wolves to block his auto. And then throw the bush Q. Run to the cone. Last cone. He got me. Yeah, that's a bit too hard. That's a bit too hard to outplay. If I lived, then I could maybe play to kill. But yeah, I mean, that's something you need to be aware of if you're playing for the dives, is to, you know, pay attention to jungle tracking. It's something that I'm not too great at. So now that we're not doing Umbral, I usually swap to Sweeper around first item so that I can play roams and play for vision control. So I'm going to do Sweeper and Pink Ward. If we were on Umbral build, we would just sit on yellow. But since we're not building Umbral, we're going to swap to red here. When do you roam and when do you hit tower or dive? You gotta pay attention to the games I play, bro. I'm teaching you the answer in these games. You just need to actively pay attention. I'm teaching you when I dive, when I roam. If you've noticed, I haven't roamed one time this game. In early game on Qiyana, I play only for lane. I only care about solo killing. Because once you do solo kills, that's where the map really starts to open up for you. But the priority list is like solo kills on mid, solo kills on jungle, and then tower. Tower is like your main priority when you win lane on Qiyana. I don't really give a damn about this bot lane. Like, Akshan went run bot lane. He's going to get some kills. I'm just going to hit tower. I want minions. I want tower gold. I want them to come to me a lot of the time on Qiyana. I don't need to roam to them because a lot of the time I just wait for them to come to me. We're going to keep hard shoving. Here is when we can roam because my jungle wants to play it. I'm going to W over the wall. I'm going to get a pink ward down here. The ping that I'm going in. And we're going to go the long way. We're gonna grab bush. Thinking that I'm fighting. Seems like left. Okay, I don't know. Odd. Let's pop sweeper, see if we're on ward. W over, grab ice. We're trying to gank this guy. See if we get an EQ range. My Mbessa is doing a whole lot of nothing, but it's okay. All good. So, this guy is in kill range again from full HP. So we're going to hold ice so we can set up the R. We're going to go, when we're in range, E, Q, R, ignite, auto, WQ. Don't even need to press the profane. And then I saw Graves, so I'm going to sit in this bush. Grab bush Q, profane, auto. Auto, EQ. Think for help. I'm going to sit at the edge of the bush. I'm going to grab bush again. I'm going to play this slow. I'm waiting for Alexu to come up, and I'm also noticing that my last stand is on. He's too scared of me, though. I have too much confidence for him. So we're going to throw Q, and then clear the wave and base. We'll do red boots this game. Now, with red boots is when I can start going for raptors. This is how you get a disgusting amount of farm on Qiyana when you start farming raptors. I wouldn't suggest to take your own raptors from your jungle. But, like, this is a moment where it's okay because she's on bot side of the map. Like, she's not taking these raptors anytime soon. So I'm going to take the mid wave. And then I'm going to take our teammates' raptors. And because of red boots, I won't really take any damage. You can't really do this with CDR because you don't have the Omnivamp. But see how I'm not going to really lose any HP from this? Also a tiny bit. But when you get more kills is where you actually just heal up doing camps. So I'm not roaming still. Graves is here. I'm going to let him hit me so that I get last stand. If he's willing to hit me, but he's definitely not. Auction just died bot lane. See, a lot of mid laners, when you solo kill them early, will just leave lane. And that's exactly what you want as Qiyana, because now we just broke tower at 11 minutes. So now I want to start controlling the jungle camps. I think he just took wolves. He just took raptors, so there's not much to do. I could roam here. I also just want to keep playing for my own game. We're going to do Cyclo second. This is a pretty good item with Profane first. The damage will get really thick. Would you recommend beginners not to roam on Qiyana and focus on lane? Yes. Yes, that is a good question. You should focus on lane as Qiyana. Don't take the easy way out and try to roam because you'll lose too much. The most important thing on Qiyana is solo killing. And how do we do that? We'll go back to the level 1 and I'll show you exactly how to get solo kills early on Qiyana. And you want to build your advantage. So I'm looking at jungle timers here. The crab is spawning. I'm going to go walk. I'm going to take crab. If this guy fights me for it, I'm down. I'm down to get dirty, brother. Auto profane Q. I'm level 11. And I'm going to start making this Graves bleed out too. So he's going to E away. We're going to take this wave. And then you guys see what's spawning next? The raptors. Because there's no mid tower, it makes it so easy to just control the jungle. If he fights for him, he dies. I'm going to go... Yep, nice. We hit an ult and flash for it, so I guess we'll take that. Then we go back to the mid wave. We let her fight. Actually, I probably need to go. Rare, ignore the wave moment here. I'm going to go flash ER. Hit the Graves. Auto. I'm saving my thingy. Nice. He jumped back into me. Just keep autoing. Ignite. Waiting for my W come up. Auto. Q. WQ. Akshan E was a little anti-bounced off the wall and back into me. The reason I rotated there is because I knew that Akshan was going to be there and she was going to die. So I needed to be there for the return kill. So red buff just spawned. I'm only going to take one plate. I'm going to go yoink that red buff. Qiyana recently got a huge buff to her jungle damage, which allows you to have this playstyle. So I'm going to auto until the red buff's at below 50. And I'm going to double wall Q. And I'm going to base. And this just starts, bro. The jungle's mental. Oh, I'm cooked. Wow, that's crazy. I don't think that was even warded. They warded after I took the buff. A little bit of int from me. I didn't expect them to actually follow up on that. I could have just left after the red. My bad, my bad. So we could start lane swapping here. I could just walk bot lane. I'll actually ping it. Because now that mid tier 1's down, I'm down to start going for bot tier 1. Only issue is, like, it's like honestly kind of hard to 1v2 these two. How's Bastion Breaker? It's fine. I think Cyclo is better. Mostly as Qiyana. But again, we're playing for farm, we're playing for kills and towers. But we're not really roaming much for kills. There's so much more gold in pushing for towers. And a lot of the time, they come to you here. I don't see anyone coming. I'm just getting free gold here. Go both we'll take first. I like Profane first just for the wave clear. Keep farming. And then we look for jungle camps here. No jungle camp. Keep on pushing. If this guy walks in my E range, we can one-shot him. I'm down to play for a little bit of poke. If I can E through the minion. E, Q, W backwards. And now this kind of sets him up for the dive. He does have tabbies. My next E I can go, but he's playing really safe. Get one auto. The Graves is dead. I think the Raptors just spawned. See what our next move is here after we push the wave. Akshan stays. I can play for dive. Like he's giving up tower. I would like those Raptors before this Grave spawns. I don't think I can dive from full. So I'm going to leave this tower now. I'm going to ignore the Krugs. I'm going to go for the Raptors because that's probably where Graves is going next. Pop Sweeper so they can't see me. This is how I absolutely take over games, is Qiyana. Yep, Graves lost his Raptors. Now he's going to probably try to play for the Krugs next. We're going to take this cone. Take the Krugs. Grab Bush. Ooh, I did not grab Bush. I misclicked. Need to back it up. Graves left, though, so we're fine. Yeah, with him having tabbies, it's a bit harder to dive from full HP. But I still could go for it. So I'm pushing. And then we can base here, now that we clear this wave. And then we'll go Grudge third. I do need some armor pen here to actually kill anyone. I don't really have kill damage anymore, because Graves has tabbies. Akshan has tabbies. Volbear has tabbies. He's a little tanky from his D-Helm. And I'm going to keep pushing side. So the main reason I'll leave side is for big moments in the jungle, like a huge fight, or for objectives. Like, I'm just playing to farm until Drake is back up. Then on top of this guy so he can't E. Auto, QW. Yeah. Against Akshan, very important to just stay on top of him so he can't swing away. Omnivan boots is the snowball boot. It's for Qyanas that know what they're doing and they understand the strengths of their champ. If you're learning Qiyana, do not go red boots because it's quite hard to play. So there's a huge fight top. I'm not rotating. I'm just playing for bot tower. Akshan's E gets cancelled by champions that are on top of him. Like, if his body swings into a champ, it cancels the swing. Continuing to push here. If Akshan goes on me, I can use ER to one-shot him. But he's playing safe because he knows I have a lot of damage. I'm going to keep hitting. And we're going to back up. So what's spawning, guys? What are we noticing on the bot side of the map? We're looking at the jungle timers. Everything's about to spawn. Graves is dead. In between waves, I'm full clearing the camps. This is Ward 2, why not? And Graves knows it too. He's probably spam pinging the camps or something. What we can do here is actually pull the red. It might bug out, actually. He's push key. Oh, it did work. Okay, cool. And so this is where jungle Qiyana mechanics come into play. Like, if you're good at Qiyana jungle, you can still use it on mid. QWQ. I'm on vision, taking their camps, like, and I just don't care. W over this wall. I'm going to play in this bush just in case they show up. Grab bush. I'm willing to fight here. Grab bush Q. I'm going to go ER on Graves. Auto, WQ away. Then play maybe to flash the wall. Waiting for my bush W. Okay, Jin is not... You know what, bro? Come over here. You gave me too much time. I'm going to go flash E on this guy. Flash E, profane, auto, Q. Then W onto the Senna, auto. I think I'm dead. Q. Oh, too tanky, wow. That was actually a crazy amount of damage from the Senna. In hindsight, we should have just ran from Senna. I didn't think she had flash R and heal, but we take those. So, there's a lot of items you can go with this build. You can start going bruiser items. So my personal favorite next is Endless Hunger. This build's pretty hard to use, though. So this is kind of, just note that this is like the intermediate slash, you know, novice Qiyana build, where you really need to know what you're doing. Graves has 130 CS. He's down 2 levels. And Mbessa ain't really doing a whole lot. Let's be honest here. Is Mbessa really doing much? No. It's because I'm just taking all of his camps. And my Mbessa is getting an automatic lead because Graves doesn't have a bot side this game. He only has a top side. He's giga homeless. So I've taken over mid lane, taken the tower, and I've taken over jungle by taking all the camps after breaking tower. I have not roamed bot lane one time this game, have I? Outside of, you know, side laning. Now, there is a possible Baron play for them here since I'm bot. Realistically, I probably shouldn't be bot, but okay, no, we're good. I'm going to keep pushing. I really don't mind staying down here because I can just keep doing the same strat that I've been doing all game of pushing and taking camps. See Raptors spawn in after I push the wave. I'm going to go Raptors. But now that Baron's up, like, I should start looking for opportunities to, like, flank them on mid. Top side. But here, I'm going to clear the wave. And kind of assess how the map is happening. They're not really in top side, so I'm gonna go back down. Yeah, Riven does this same strat is a Riven strat as well. She does the same thing. But you have to play this specific build to be able to pull this off. But again, you need to be good at Qiyana to pull this off in general. So I think they're all down here. I'm just gonna go take the jungle camp. And then rinse, repeat over and over again. You get so disgusting fed when you're able to do this. And then when I'm fed enough, I can just go take Baron. I would like to break bot tower. I see some people top. How many games do you get good at Qiyana? Honestly, there's not much of an answer to that, Modest. It's all, you know, how much time you put in, how much you actually get out of the games you're playing. It's different for everyone. It's like asking the question, how long does it take to learn piano or something? Learn an instrument. It's different for everyone. Depends on what level you're trying to achieve. But what matters is just queuing up and be willing to fail. That's back to rule number 3. Be willing to mess up and keep a calm mental, even if you do fail. Team's on Baron. I'm going to go base here. We're going to buy Endless Hunger. And then we're going to go Death Dance last. And this is probably the most, like, 1v9 build you could possibly do on Qiyana when you're good at her. This build is disgusting OP in terms of, you know, haste, damage, all of it. So I'm kind of making a mistake here. You guys notice what mistake I'm making? I'm not going for top tower. I should be running top right now. I'm playing for this top tier 2. Well, tier 2. But it's okay. I'll just push bot. I really want to start pressuring the map now. Let's go grab this bush. So in the base is where Qiyana's the weakest because bush is so far away. I need to make sure I'm entering the base with a bush. So my goal here is to pull the enemy team and then just leave. And if they don't try to stop me, I'll just take the bot and hit. Here they come. Let's start leaving now. Go W forward. E, Q, Profane, Ignite. Wow. That's crazy that he gets me there. But I pulled enough time for my teammates. Honestly, that smoke screen is what ruined everything. Yeah, I mean, baited everything, so team just wipes them. Graves W is so OP, man. And that should be GG now. Nice flash. Oh, bro got a penta. Okay, hell yeah, man. How do you play against playstyle if you're on enemy team? Sending a lot of people. I mean, they did kill me at red buff. That was like a big thing, is sending like the whole team to kill me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that game. That was the 1v9 build in Qiyana, and hope to catch you next time. Peace. Well, it could be tough for Qiyana. All right, let's go. So this is definitely a counter pick in terms of a matchup for Qiyana. So this is going to be the expert Qiyana game where we play the hardest rune page, which is Conqueror with Triumph and Treasure Hunter. And this is for the people that have actually reached like a solid understanding of the champ and you're very comfortable on her. That's where I would recommend to go Conk. So rule number 1 still applies. Always as Qiyana. Rule number 1 always applies. What is it, guys? AFK level 1. Into the range champs, you'll lose all 6 minions on purpose. Into the melee, we can snag. He gave me a free one, so I'll snag the free one. But I'm just going AFK level 1. Now, this is a matchup where we can't really all in too consistently. Some minions. I guess the melees, like, we can last it. There's no point in giving up these minions because he's just literally giving them. So he just, like, dipped to put a ward down. So we're going to abuse the level 2 advantage we just got. We're going to throw a Q. Auto, Q, and then back it up, W away. This is a matchup where you can't do, like, an easy solo kill setup early. Yasuo's very hard, so I'll try to show you guys how I beat Yas, but it's just a difficult lane in general. Also Q. What's important is just getting the minions early. Okay, he tanked the tower shot. It's really good. Nunu is rolling a ball. All right, I'm gonna grab Ice Q here. Oh, okay. We're just gonna auto Q. Wow, that guy's brain just completely broke. That was really odd. Okay, to push the wave fast, walk up. We'll throw a normal Q, auto Q W, and we're gonna use the bonus attack speed. Preferably we get an auto on each melee or each caster on the back. Throw a Q W, and auto one more time Q. and then we'll base. So we can do Hubris, but into Yasuo, I'd highly recommend doing Profane, because then you get to the AoE to proc his passive shield. Now, honestly, the best way to beat Yasuo, you won't get this every game, like a level 3 Nunu gank is crazy. But waiting for a fight where there's no minions is like really big. In terms of mid lane, where there's 6 minions in front of the Yasuo, this champion's unbeatable. Seriously, you cannot beat Yasuo with minions. Your goal is to find some sort of fight in the river, or when there's no minions left, where Yasuo can't do his zing, 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 and just dash everywhere. So it's okay to just go AFK in this matchup and wait for ganks, or wait for some sort of river fight. I'm just going to hold the wave here. Most likely, we're just going to play for Nunu ganks all game. I got lucky with the jungle pick this one, where it's a champ that easily ganks Yasuo. I don't play clamp cast on Qiyana, no. You could. I don't know. I've never used that setting, so I can't speak on clamp cast because I've just never done it. Just playing to last hit here, honestly. I don't want to really fight him. Maybe one auto, and then EQ, and then grab ice to reset the element damage, and then auto again. Auto. Then we're going to hit level 5. Now that he's no wind wall, I can try to play for my Q poke. I'll do E through minion Q. Just the Q, that's okay. We're going to reset to bush now. Try to get his passive proc. So we're going to throw one bush Q, and then we're going to grab bush again. Oh, I misclicked my Q. Oops. That sucks. Did not mean to. Okay, let's grab bush again. Nunu's rolling a snowball, so I'm just going to play safe. I'm going to act scared, so the snowball works. And as he goes in, I'm going to E off the minion, then auto, Q, W forward behind him. Then Q again, off the CC, good. So this is a game where jungle is camping me, right? Which won't always happen. If I wasn't getting Nunu ganks, I would just be playing safe and farming. This is not a matchup where you can reliably solo kill it. He can't actually win wall the snowball. The snowball doesn't get win-walled until after Nunu lets go. Sure, she doesn't stop me. If she burns silence, I can actually kill. I'm getting last stand here, but I need to back up because Yasuo's already back. Go bush Q away. Then we'll base. Yeah, a little bit of an overstay there, but just ran away and I'm fine. Using bush to get away in like most situations is really good. I'm gonna E, auto, R, ignite, auto, W forward, auto. I'm not playing Presence of Mind, so I can't do much here. But I could play for autos. I just want to be very careful. Excuse my French there. That Soraka pissed me off. Excuse my potty mouth. Alright, so we need Tiamat. This is really important, and I'll show you why. It's to get rid of his broken passive. Here? Yeah, we'll do this. The potions. When you walk back to lane, very small tip, but grab wall. You get bonus move speed when you're moving towards an element that you have. So when we're walking through lane, wall, it gives you bonus MS. Walking through river, grab ice. Walking in a bush can grab bush. I don't know how much move speed it is, but it's enough. 3% out of combat move speed near the corresponding terrain type. So yeah. That's why when I'm in river, I grab river. So here we hit the minions. And we're trying to get his passive off. Use Tiamat. See how I got the passive with the Tiamat. Now I can EQ and actually get damage on the guy. Auto. The ults, it's fine. Auto. Auto. Then QWQ when W's up. Q, WQ. And then flash away. Why did I wait so long to throw the ice Q? It's because I was waiting for my WCD so that I could get guaranteed QWQ. Because I can use the combo YCC. Rule number 2 here, don't be afraid at low HP. If this Soraka overextends, I can just one-shot her. But she's not falling for the bait, she knows. Like, there's a world where she just keeps chasing me and then I just turn around and one-shot her. Now we base. Also, waiting for my Conquer to get stacked. What? What? This guy's a genius! Alright, I just got cooked, I don't know, that's crazy. Soraka was baiting me the whole time for Cho'Gath. I thought I was the one baiting. Turns out, she was playing 4-dimensional chess on me. Anyways, when we get back to lane, we usually just grab the bush on the side. Rushing Profane, and then we're going to do Voltaic. So the same build as like the intermediate or novice build, but the runes are different. With the intermediate novice Qiyana build, we were doing Profane with Electrocute. The expert Qiyana build, we're going to ward Raptors here, is the same build, but with Conquer. I fucked up. Should not be giving him free damage like this. A bush again. We're just going to start hard shoving. Profane to get his passive, then I EQ. Just the EQ. Reset my element. I might be covered. Run to the wall, and then use Ice Q. Grab the Bush Q. Maybe fight him. I'm waiting out the wind wall here, and also using my last stand. I'm going to R him into the wall, then ignite. What? What? The wind wall soaked that? The wind wall worked? What?
I swear that wind wall wasn't even close. What do you mean?
Okay, interesting. Terrible. Terrible player. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. What's rule number 3, guys? What's the rule number 3? Someone tell me. Keep a calm, cool mental. When you mess up, it's okay. You're probably going to get flamed. This guy is flaming the rank 1 player on NA. Or former rank 1, I guess. I'm rank 2 now. He's a master player flaming rank 1. Bro, you're going to get flamed when you mess up all this champ. And that's okay. You're here to mess up so that you can get better. Honestly, I'm kind of down to just take the Raptors. Like, I'm going to lose health here, but it's kind of worth. Ooh, Q-dip. Oh my god. Not worth if I die. Run! Get to the cone. Oh my god. Spamming Bush Q here. I'm going to go W over this wall with Bush Q again. And die to ignite, I think. Ah! I'm inting! I'm inting! I'm inting! Okay. Okay. This is what it looks like when you're not thinking. Okay? This is going to happen on Kiki. And that's okay. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. That's when you're dying and feeding and getting flamed. Just remember rule number 3. Nunu, type some dumb shit again. Please. Please. I beg of you to type some dumb shit. Anyways, running back. My main mistake in this game is not paying attention to Cho'Gath's pathing. Like, I'm not paying attention at all. Which is pretty noob mistake to not think about jungle. Anyways. Through the wave of 1Q. Grab Bush. And we're going to push. We're going to try to get his passive. There we go. Get his passive off. Push the wave. I'm trying to hit level 9. Now I can auto EQ, grab Bush again, so that I don't get jumped on. Now I can go stealth. I'm going to use my R to go... Bro. R on Cho'Gath, then grab Bush again, but I got revealed. This is crazy. No, this is actually crazy, bro. They are just full sending it on me. Alright. Yep, this is some feeding going on here. I cannot believe the accuracy of these Cho'Gath Qs. It's actually mind-blowing. This guy hits every Q on me. While I'm stealth as well. When you take your own junglers camps? No. No. This is going to happen so much, and it always happens. You're going to die a lot in Qiyana, and that's okay. Don't type. Don't ping. Just focus on self, yeah? Oh my god, this Nunu ult. Okay, so now we're behind. We're out to play Qiyana from behind now. So what do I do from behind? I usually just farm and wait for my ult to come up. And then wait for them to overextend. So this Cho'Gath has a fat bounty. I'm going to need to find an angle to get his bounty. But I'm not going to play aggro anymore. Can't play aggro anymore. You know, from behind. I'll go for short trade here. Auto Q. He's right in front of tower, so I'm willing to trade. I'll throw another Bush Q and then grab Bush again. Actually, I'll grab Ice because we have Snowball coming in. EQ off the minion. Auto Profane. Okay, free kill. Nice. Play safe. Let them in. Ba-boom. We need to be careful of Cho'Gath here. I want to ping this Soraka because I think we can dive her. I'm going to spam ping the Leona. The ult. Wait out the snowball. Then EQ, WQ. Didn't get the kill, but that's okay. And then let's be careful with Cho'Gath. So I'm focusing on playing with my support in jungle. If he does Drake, I'll rotate down for Drake. That Cho'Gath bounty is what we want. Also see a low HP Hui, so I could roam here. I'm willing to use Flash, honestly, because I kind of need gold. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have to. EQ, Profane. Gotta stay under tower. We can W this wall. We missed the W on the wall. So I'm gonna flash. Get the hell out of here. No! Ulti this guy away. I had leveled up off my R. I think I'm just gonna W when Cho'Gath throws Q. Yep. And then we're out. Ooh, that was scary. They actually had 5 people down here. So what's really big about that is that Fjord's just AFK hitting the top tower while Mordekaiser roam down. Yeah, next line will be Cyclo. You could do Bastion. I think Cyclo is a better item than Bastion on Qiyana because you really juice a lot of damage out of Cyclo. And Cyclo also helps you kill towers as well. It's a good tower pushing item. So E, Profane. I need to hit this guy a little bit before tower drops. Grab Bush. No one's coming to help me, so I need to play safe. Waiting the minions out. That's the big thing against Yasuo. I'm going to go E, Profane, Ignite, Q. The WQ on... Is she a... Bro, they are too fucking clean. Oh my god, every move I'm trying to make gets red. Bro, this guy predicted me in the thingy. In my bush. Should play it slower. A lot of these fights, I'm just trying to get the kill too fast when I should slow it down. This 1v1's kind of hard, honestly. Run out of minions, though. I'll do Profane, and then just play it slow. Grab bush Qs. Wait him out. When my E's back up, I'll go for E Profane, Auto Q. Grab bush again. Got his wind wall. Just letting him spam. Then on my next E is when I can use R. I'm going to grab Ice, and then EQR. EQR. He's dead. You see how I played that? Wait out the minion wave. That's like the most important thing against Yasuo. Is when he has no minions, he's so much easier to fight. Then let's try to push tower here. Cho'Gath's top, right? Push Cho'Gath? I mean, I'm dead if he's down here. But I need to push. Well, Lito died there, so I think Cho'Gath was top. Let's go for full tower. Rift Herald. Also still dead. Yeah, we can get full tower now. I think Cycle is better than Bastion on this champ. Okay, we have enough time to take the wave. Yasuo's about to get back soon. We want to take the wave and then go into the jungle. He can't chase me here. So I'm hoping that... Bro, seriously? We're this smart? This guy watching the stream or what? Okay, well, he's losing minions for this chase, which is okay. What is up with this Yas, man? This guy, that was a little too much. A bit sussy. Okay. Base by item, and then we'll run straight top here, see if we can help. I don't have R for 15, though. I'll have to wait it out. I also don't have teammates. I don't want to overextend where there's too many people. I'll see if I can catch anyone. If he also walks into me, maybe. You can catch this guy. It's Ice Q. Nice. Auto. Nice. So I did WQ, like I did W backwards for the ice, then Q forward on the also there is very important. Bit of a flick. Hui's pushing by himself. Instead of roaming to the fed tanks, I'm going to go roam to the squishy. But he's vision of me, so I'm not going to chase. Go for the bot wave. Hopefully we can get Cho'Gath here. But I want to keep farming. Very important, even when you're behind, to just keep playing for a lot of farm. E. Get too far though, no? We got Cho'Gath, big. And now I can take farm, and I can take jungle camp too. I doubt he lets me jump here, but maybe. Yeah. Then when he gets low enough, we're just going to do double Q. One-shot it so he can't steal. Crab's also up, so I'll take Crab as well. He also still mid, I'll rotate. This is crazy. They're actually... Bro. Always on my ass, eh? I guess because Drake's up this way. Sitting on a lot of gold, but I am okay with a Drake fight. In this kind of situation, I want to flank behind them in the jungle. I just don't know what's warded. But finding this flank is really important. I'm going to sit in this bush. I'm going to wait. Cho'Gath's going to be here soon. If they walk into me, that's when I'm going to go. I'm waiting for Cho'Gath. Okay, I see big engage now. I'm going to go. Flash ER on the side. Ignite Q. Grab bush again. Auto Q. I think I'm dead. Damn, my team got cooked, eh? What happened to my team? I got 2 kills. I'm not too mad about it. I feel like that should have been better. I'm so lost. What happened to my team, bro? I had a damn good engage, no? Honestly, didn't have to flash. I just wanted to follow up off the CC as fast as I could. Oh, Nunu's sprinting it. Quarter pounder. Fight Yas. Auto EQ. WQ. Wow, that was good. It seems like they're playing Baron. At a Baron fight, we want to let them tank it. Need to chunk this guy. I think he has R though, right? So I need to play safe. Play at the edge of the bush and walk in. We need to fight them now that they're tanking the Baron. Grabbing bush Q here. Ah, I'm dead, man. I can stall as long as I can. I'll E through him, then W over this wall. I live for now. My ult's coming up, so I'm going to try to play this fight. Nah, it's kind of unplayable. Maybe I can W over this wall. I'll throw a Bush Q, W over the wall. E onto Soraka, auto, Q. Save my R for Cho'Gath. R the Cho'Gath away. Good. Use Q on Cho, and then I'm going to wall Q at the end here. E, Profane, auto, Q. Nice, and that's a 1k bounty. Huge. So what's important is that fight is we played it very slow. Very slow, and we played to kite a lot. Getting away from the Mord was really, really big. And now the game's turned around in our favor. So let's push out our side lane now. So yeah, I'm going to go my full 1v9 build. We're going to go Grudge and then Endless Hunger. And once I get all the items I want is when I can 1v9 this game. But I need to focus on farming. Like, I don't want to run around and spam fight here because it's not consistent gold. We'll grab the Gromp. Hopefully my Nunu's not too mad. Since my Fiora's bot, I'm not going to side lane bot. I'll go top. Grab Gromp on my way. Nunu's not even going to the blue, so I'll just yoink this as well. Like, I need to start getting all the gold I possibly can. Double Q. And back to top. I'm not running mid here. I don't want to just play for random burger flip. I want my XP and I want my gold from minions. Enemy red buff is up in 11. You can see the timer. I'm paying attention. They're all going bot, right? So I can push top in the meantime. If they all ran top, I'd leave. But since I saw them all run bot, I stay top and I'm going to get full tower. You can build Bastion on Qiyana, but Cyclist Sword does a lot of damage, you know? Like, this is also a good tower pushing item. I think Cyclist is better. Okay, we're in a dip now. Go for that red buff. ER on the way. Just one-shot him. Was not expecting him there. And we're going to pull the red buff. We're going to double Q when it's low. Double Q. And look how much gold I just got. I just got a full item off that push. And I didn't even do that much. I just got tower and 1 kill. We're going to play for Mord here. I'm going to spam Bush Q so I don't get ulted. Auto EQ. Nice. Go hit a good W. Good, 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 good. Now we go Endless Hunger. And then Death Stance is going to be last item. And then we just turn into an absolute demon with that build. So same plan. Fiora was pushing top. I'm going to go bot. Not playing for random ass burger fights. Team's inting, that's okay. And then while we're pushing on side lane, we're always watching the map. We're paying attention to how the enemies are moving, what jungle camps are spawning, what objectives spawning. So Drake's in 30. I probably cannot push the next wave. Because the Drake is spawning, there's guaranteed going to be around Drake, you know? So I'll base, and then I'll buy my Caulfields. I feel like GA is a must last. I think if you're learning Qiyana, yeah. This is the expert Qiyana game where I do the expert build setup. Like, this is the most 1v9 build you can do on Qiyana, but it's very hard to play. Let's see Mordekaiser. I'm pretty sure I can beat this guy, but I need him to walk into me, preferably. So we'll camp the bush a little bit. There he is. He walks into river, he's a free kill. That's what I'm waiting for here. After he pushes the wave, he's going to walk down into river. And then I E, R, Ignite, Auto, Profane, Auto, Q, W, wait it out, Auto, Q. And he's dead. Instead of running straight at him in the wave, I waited until he ran into the bush. Fake skill champ! Ah, yes. The Mordekaiser. The Mordekaiser calling someone fake skill. That is rich. That is rich. Now, I agree. Qiyana's really OP and really fucked up. But for a Mordekaiser to say fake skill, bro, come on. We serious right now? That's one of the easiest champs in the game to play, is it not? All right, so we're pushing waves, and then we're playing for camps. I need to make sure I'm paying attention to who's going to, like, contest me, though. But no one's here, so I get a camp for free. Play the wave again. I'm very ready to leave, though, because there could be a lot of people. We'll throw the Q and just dip. Krogat's here. We are going to let her die. There's no saving this Leona. There's no wind wall, so I could camp bush. Okay, I see Yasuo. W over, I'm going to grab another wave. Keep on pushing. Now I see Cho'Gath. I need to stall time here, so I'm going to throw one stealth. Then grab the next one. Go on Yasuo, E, R, WQ. Need a flash because Soraka ulted. I'm probably just going to leave now. Ah, Soraka's so OP. That would have one-shot him, but that healing is crazy. All right, we got a base. Get our mana back. This is going to be a pretty hard game to win, even though I'm, like, disgusting fed. They're so tanky, and on top of being so tanky, they have a Soraka to keep healing as well. But we got Soraka ult at least. It's longer CD than mine. So maybe my team can... Shit. We're going to clear the mid wave as we walk to mid here. It doesn't cost too much time. Don't have R, so I can't really commit too hard to this. It's like everyone's dead. He's not warded. But they saw me go in here, so I'll just throw 1Q. Stalling for R, though. I'm willing to play this, but I need them to walk into me. Throw 1 bush Q. I'm gonna go in. E, profane Q. Waiting for R here. I'm gonna R forward. And then ice Q away. I'm gonna go back to the wave. Auto. Auto. Auto EQ. Profane. Auto. Go for the minion healing. Auto. Auto. Q the way. W EQ. Auto. Then 1 more WQ on Soraka with Bush. Remember, we don't need to be scared with Last Stand, right? We get the most damage at low HP. We also have Endless Hunger Healing. I can actually fight this guy, I think. Auto. I'm trolling. I cannot. W over the wall. I'm going to heal off the camp. Auto. I think I'm just going to die to show you out the R, but I'm going to flip it. Ah, you're champ, bro! No! Terrible player. Terrible player. Terrible player. I mean, I'm coping. I'm coping so hard, man. There's no way to outplay the press R.
Bro, why am I against a 21 kill Cho'Gath? I'm insane. They're going to get Baron now. They're definitely going to get Baron.
How did the Cho'Gath even get this many kills? Look at these guys flaming each other. Bro, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Get anti-heal! Holy shit! Fucking buffoon! Why do I have to build anti-heal? Zinx, you'll 1v9 the whole lobby.
Alright, did we lose Baron? It's not seeming like we did. But we're about to lose our Leona. I could have built Mortal Reminder for anti-heal. I just have Ignite, so it's like we're kind of just relying on my Ignite anti-heal. Alright, we can play fight now. I'm full build, level 18. There's no reason to farm anymore. I'm gonna go E on this guy. E, auto Q. W over the wall, grab Bush. Pop Sweeper as well so they can't see me. Okay, Bush Q. I probably need to ulti this guy away from me and then stall it out. I'm gonna pop Bush Q again. Auto. Oh my god. Guys, hello? What? Nobody! Nobody's helping! Ooh, big Nuno ult. Oh, never mind. That's crazy. Well, we lose Soul now. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Nobody wanted to... So, I need to save R is the thing. I need to come out of Mordekaiser ults and then use my ult, but, like, the guy was just shitting on me, so I don't know. Kind of hard to do that. Oh, this game's impossible now, man. No, we're gonna have to do some crazy shit to win into Cloud Soul. Actually cooked. Alright, so we lose Soul and we lose Baron. And I'm gonna get Mordekaiser ulted every fight because I'm the only carry. We haven't lost Baron yet. Can I go check? I haven't lost Baron yet. We need, wait, Mordekaiser ulted. I'm gonna go for Soraka here. E-R. Oh my god, no! Whatever, whatever, it's fine. Grab Bush, keep stalling. I'm gonna auto-attack the Cho'Gath a bunch here. I'm gonna keep autoing. E on top of him, auto. 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 Auto E again. Auto. Auto profane Q. WQ out of stealth. Got him. Wait out the Yasuo. I'm going to W over the wall for Bush. And then E, Q. Auto again. Bro, low key, we can end the game now. Hero got the kill bot lane. But maybe we just play Baron. I don't think we can end, actually. That's huge, though. That's a huge play. Baron and bot inhib. The Conquer value came in crazy there. If I had Electrocute, I would never do any damage to that Cho'Gath. But because of Legend Alacrity, I was able to DPS him. Go take the camps now. Okay, so let's sell this for Mortal Reminder so we have some anti-heal. Or we could go Lord Doms. Lord Doms is also a great option. I'll get so much damage into Cho'Gath. But we don't have anti-heal, so I have to build anti-heal. Nobody's building it. My Nunu has Bramble, and that's it. But, like, Bramble's useless here. So, in late game here, I like to hover. If I have a split pusher, so, like, this Fiora, I want to hover her. Because they're probably going to gank. Then I can turn the fight with her. Yep, so exactly what's happening here. They're going to walk into the bush. I'm going to go W, R. Are you kidding me? He yoinked me there. Go stealth out of the Mord ult. Stealth again. Keep kiting. I got the anti-heal. WQ. Use wall Q though. Keep playing it slow. I have Endless Hunger Pop. I want to jump on the Soraka if I can. EQ. WQ with the wall bush, or with the bush. I can't see anything. Soraka flash. I EQ on this guy. Flash. One more. W. EQ. One more. W. E. Q. We won! We won! Holy shit, we won through Cloud Soul! Let's go! No way, no way! And then we give Nunu the terrible player. Terrible player. Terrible.
Come on, banger game. Terrible player, let's go. Terrible 1v9.
Easy. Now my haste in late game is so OP. That haste is crazy. I wonder if you are, honestly, for late game split push actually won us that game. I was here!
Now my question, oh my god, that damage. Bro, I was 30 damage off dealing 67,000. Come on, man.